This had to be the most sketchiest film of the summer. Guys, back on the cinema scale, today we are taking a first look at the movie Sketch. The film is directed by Seth Worley. It stars and is produced by Tony Hale, alongside making his first movie debut, Kalan Cox, beside Bianca Bell and Q Lawrence. The film focuses on the life of single father Taylor, whom is struggling to cope with the grief of the tragic death surrounding his wife, while at the same time trying to assist his children, Jack and Amber, to cope with such emotions. He finds himself in a whirlwind of hurt and pain. His daughter Amber decides to vent her grief through sketches. While sketching in a specific and special notebook, these designs eventually come to life, helping all in the family to reassess how they are dealing with this grief. The film is balanced with emotion, comedy, and it is horrifying. It is an emotional, comedic, and horrifying type film. Bianca Bell plays Amber, the tough, aggressive daughter of Taylor. I thought it was interesting that while portraying these dark emotions, there's a certain darkness to her character that you really will find yourself drawn and connected to, while at the same time, there is an irresistible amount of lovableness and relatability and daring that she brings on screen for this particular film. Now, Q Lawrence is her brother in this movie, playing the character of Jack. He plays the mature sibling. He's caring, he's protective. He tries to fill in those emotional needs of the family. He is the get up and go spirit of this particular movie. And I think these two different personalities really balanced out the chemistry between their characters and just the entire ensemble. The cast was really good with their chemistry. Now, there's always that comedic factor in connection with these type of movies. Kalan Cox plays Bowman, the annoying classmate. He's mouthy, but he's entertaining. He's that third wheel friend, that nuisance classmate, and his comedic presence is really funny and enjoyable. At one point during the movie, I found myself wanting to see more of Kalan in this character. He was very fun and entertaining. It's a story of grief and the journey that all of us must go through in order to find that peace. It helps us to be able to appreciate that while it's sometimes we're balancing the lessons of grief and we're trying to get through the struggles of grief, as it were, there are lessons that are interwoven into that plot about not seeking vengeance. It reminds all of us that when we are hurt or going through pain, we shouldn't allow that pain to consume us. It's a balanced and fun and comedic way of storytelling, and I thought that this was just really good. Now, the runtime of the movie is 1 hour and 32 minutes. And considering just how much information is gotten into this movie, you would want to know if it's going to feel cramped or rushed. I thought the pace of the movie was really good. It had a strong pace, and the rating is PG. Now, with that in mind, that calls into question a few things. For example, some persons have made mention that the movie is too scary. Is this movie too scary? Well, I can definitely tell you this. By means of the trailer, we are led on to believe that this is going to be a movie in which there's children and drawings that come to life. But the trailer does not tell us, or doesn't tell us, what the horrifying element to that is going to be. And I think that for some people going into this movie, they might be a little bit confused as to whether they're watching a comedy, a children's movie, or a horror. Well, you're watching all of these things together. I did look up the genre for this movie, clocked it at fantasy, horrifying comedy, horror comedy. That was what I clocked it at. But what can you expect? Expect comedy, expect fun and horror. During certain scenes, there are different types of shots. There are different types of musical moments that create that horror-like element. It's a mix of Jurassic Park with Inside Out. I felt that it had that nice ring to it. But if you're someone who is not trying to get close to horror, then this might not be a movie for you or your children. It could definitely disturb some, I would say, but if you get past those little small moments of horrifying things, it will leave you feeling better by the end of the movie. It's a film that has to be watched thoroughly through. And I think that's really where the magic is in connection with this movie. Now, who will this film appeal to? Well, this film will appeal to persons who have lost a loved one in death, perhaps a parent or a loved one, like a mate. If you're a young person whom is dealing with dark thoughts, or you're dealing with the challenges of feeling unaccepted by persons, or you feel as though no one cares, this movie definitely dives into those emotions. It gives you that clarity that you need to be able to accept the circumstances. And it really highlights the thought that beauty can be found through darkness. There was one quote that I really loved that stood out in this movie, and it says this: "Stop worrying about the girl who's drawing pictures of her pain and worry more about the boys who are ignoring theirs." I thought that was a powerful summary of what you're going to be able to get from this movie in a fun, relatable, and comedic way. I thought that was really, really done eloquently and in a unique manner. There are a lot of post-credit messages that you're going to want to stick around for. There is an app connected to this movie in which you can be able to create your own animation, just like in the movie, and be able to see technology takes its way with your imagination. I thought that was really cool coming from Angel Studios. So guys, that was the new movie Sketch on the Cinema Scale. Let me know down in the comment box what you thought of this movie. Was it too scary? Was it horrifying? Did you feel uneasy watching it? And whom was your favorite character? Let me know down in that comment box. And if you like this video and want to see more, click next, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.